Let's see. If you concede, you don't lose. And if you don't score, you can't win. Clean sheet victories are so sweet and builds the team confidence. That is the best comment of the day, I would say. That's so true. That is football. That's called football. Like, if you don't concede, you don't lose. If you score, you win. That's football. You don't have to sit here and talk about style of play. Football is a simple game, people. 2 goals, 22 players on the pitch. What is the purpose? To put the ball in the fucking net. That is football. Now, how you do it, who gives a shit? So people talking about style of play here, formations. No. What really matters, ever since football was invented, is to put that fucking ball into the net and win and don't concede goals. And in between, we have referees. And now in between, we have technology to decide what is a goal, what is not a goal, and what is offside, what is not offside. When I started to play football, right, as a kid, we even played with no offside rules, right? There was that 7-a-side football. There was no offside. So the whole purpose was to put the fucking ball into the net. You feel me? But the way football has evolved with money and sponsors and, even Premier League makes a lot of money because they sell TV rights. They want to create tension and drama and all that stuff. And referees, are they biased? No, of course not. They're always a fan of some other club. And yes, and you don't really know what's going on in the VR room because you don't have any clear communications. If everything was just transparent the way it used to be, football would be such a simple game. And by the way, football is for the common people. It's always been. But the way it's going right now, the way they're raising the ticket prices, paying 500 fucking quid to go to see a Man United game. Are you fucking mad? Right? Back in the days, you used to go for a tenner. Even 5. But 500 fucking quid to watch a game. Jesus Christ. And then you're trying to make ends means to put food on the table for your family. And for the season ticket price holders as well. Jesus Christ, are you out of your mind? So football has become all about money at the end of the day. But that's why I'm so glad that if FFP cracking down, if the Premier League is cracking down on the rich owners to say, you cannot fool us. Money don't mean shit here. Okay, threaten us with lawsuits. Create your own fucking super leagues. Who cares? Football is about culture, heritage. Man United, heritage. Over 100 years, heritage. Man City, what are you? Chelsea, what are you? Plastic. Plastic. Money can't buy you happiness. Money can't buy you love. Culture can, right? Newton Heath. Come on. History. Newton Heath. What do you have, Man City? What do you have, Chelsea? Well, Chelsea, you have a lot of supporters jumping the ship supporting Man City. You don't do that. You can change your wife, you can change your girlfriend, but you can never change your footballing team. Seriously? You're born supporting Man United, you are through with and through. You never divorce Man United. No matter what. No matter what we've gone through the Glazer situation, we've been suffering. We've not won any Champions League, any Premier Leagues, but we fucking love this badge because you never swap. You never, ever, ever swap. And that is the difference of being a true Man United fan and being a fake fucking City or Chelsea fan. Sit down. You feel me? Okay. That's about it. All these titles should be taken away and cheating bastards. I agree. It's fucking simple. Just take any fucking sport. I'm sorry for swearing now. Ben Johnson, what happened to him? Lance Armstrong in cycling, what happened to him? They cheated. They took steroids. What happened? They got banned for life. Banned for life. Not to compete. They stripped up all the medals, what they won. Right? And now we're going to talk about this gender thing right now. You can switch your sex and compete in a women's category if you used to be a male. Get the fuck out of here. You see my point? Nothing about that. But for me, sport should be fair play. Fair play, right? I rather see Premier League going down on the PSR, FFP, scrutinize things, that it should be equal in a way. Just because you have a rich billionaire owner that owns half of the oil fields in Saudi Arabia doesn't mean that you can just go in and spend crazy money and get away with murder, right? They will love to do that if you're a Newcastle fan, but they can't because they don't have like the revenues. But if you look at City, how the fuck can you all of a sudden declare that you have more revenues than fucking Real Madrid? That has been a culture club for 100 years of revenues, and you can't even fucking fill your stadium empty had with 20,000 loyal fans. When you won the Premier League or the treble, how many people came out to celebrate? Zilch. Whenever you go, when they're playing in the Champions League, mostly tourists comes there to buy your fucking shirt. Do you hear them sing? No. You hear the away crowd sing. So how the fuck is this not cheating? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. And G Wolf is saying as well, I've been talking to my bro about this, and we think they should be kicked out of Europe as well. For 3 years transfer ban and 5 years or relegated to Division 3. But the thing is, even the president of UEFA say, I know you're guilty. We went after you, but you did something called time bar stamping. You over appealed in the Court of Arbitration and Sports Arbitration in Lausanne in Switzerland. You pushed it as far as you can until you have something in legal terms called time bar stamping. After it's passing 8 to 10 years, you cannot do anything further with this evidence. So UEFA gave all this fucking evidence to the Premier League and say, here you go. Because here you can't do that. So they are fucked. They are fucked. If Everton provided evidence, they're collaborating. They refused to provide evidence. They even went ahead to say, we're going to countersue you. Now, who does that? If your wife caught you guilty, cheating, how are you going to explain that? She's got pictures of you doing the dirty deeds. Nah, it wasn't me. Or, really? They have every single evidence documented in that box. They're just waiting to have a rock clear case. Because if they blew this, it's gone. You have club's testimonial. You have Omar Barada used to work that's going to testify again. They're fucked. I would say they're basically fucked.